How about this next one? A proposed bounty hunter bill is putting the spotlight on immigration in Missouri. It aims to hand out big bucks for those handing over undocumented immigrants. And
so if you are in the state of Missouri, and probably it's going to be other states as well, they're getting ready to offer you $1,000 to help with immigration. Meaning, if you find somebody who's illegal, they're going to have a reward of $1,000 per illegal that you lead to them catching. It's getting ready to get wild out here, because that means that you're going to have people stopping and questioning people and saying, do you have your papers? Or following people and doing all kinds of strange things, because let's say they catch 10 people that week. If they catch 10 people in 1 week, that person made $10,000. So it's getting ready to get weird in America. There's a bounty, a proposed bill to put a bounty to help them catch illegals. I'm out.
Following up tonight on a St. Louis County lawmaker's call to pay people $1,000 bounties for turning in undocumented migrants in Missouri. Fox News' Andy Banker shows us the plan that is drawing major pushback tonight.
David Gregory is the Republican state senator-elect from West St. Louis County. He campaigned heavily on border issues, not Missouri-Illinois, Missouri-Arkansas, Missouri-Iowa borders, but the U.S. border with Mexico. His critics say this latest plan of his is way over the line.
I'm David Gregory. I went to the border.
Back in March, Gregory put out a campaign video of his visit to the U.S. border in Arizona. He told me then about his proposal to create the criminal offense of what he called trespass by an illegal alien, punishable by life in prison.
Let's do this right to protect our people, because immigration is good, illegal immigration is bad.
He has now pre-filed Senate Bill 72, which would certify citizen applicants to be bounty hunters to find and detain what it calls illegal aliens with a state-paid reward of $1,000 each.
Missourians expect us to find solutions and not point fingers and not point people out of a public lineup.
Democrat State Senator Brian Williams of St. Louis County says Gregory's new bill would potentially have devastating consequences for law-abiding Missourians.
Right now, it sounds like the public is going to not only get finger pointing, but potentially be at subject of various situations of discrimination.
A spokeswoman for the International Institute, which helps migrants and refugees resettle in St. Louis, says the immigrants and refugees we work with have made our region and country more welcoming, healthy, and prosperous for us all. She says that will continue in spite of any proposals like this.
I don't know how you do something like this without just stopping every brown person and demanding to see their papers.
And St. Louis immigration attorney Javad Khazali calls Gregory's bill un-American. He says it opens the state up to a great deal of costly litigation.
You're going to have some Puerto Rican walking down the street, gets tackled, and people are going to be like, we caught one. And they don't know that Puerto Ricans are Americans.
We reached Senator-elect Gregory, who said he was out of town and would get back to us later this week. He did not address his bill. Andy Banker, Fox 2 News.
Shalom, call halal YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. That's giving all praise to the Most High. In the name of His only begotten Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to our teachers, the elders, and apostles of Great Millstone, who taught us His truth and sincerity. Peace and salutations to the hopeful scattered abroad. Shalom to the 144,000. As you've seen in these videos, man, the time we're coming into is definitely going to be the time of Jacob's trouble. All hell is going to break loose, and you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Indians, who are the true children of Israel, are going to be persecuted, man. Okay, the time of persecution is coming. And, you know, they make some beautiful points in this video. How the one guy said how, you could be a Puerto Rican and start getting tackled, This is going to leave it up because, with Trump about to be in office, and these Republicans are taking up a lot of these seats, man, which they're racist as hell. This thing may go to different states. It may become, federal law all over America. That if you, especially with people already suffering, the cost of living going up, people are going to see this as a means to pay their bills and, get more funds, in their pocket by turning on, people who they believe to be illegal immigrants, And, me personally in my life, I know a few illegal immigrants, you know what I'm saying? But they saying that, oh yeah, for everyone you turn in, you can get $1,000. And as the individual in the video said, if you turn in 10 illegal immigrants, then that's $10,000. So to an individual that's already struggling, that that's fed up with this whole debauchery of illegal immigrants. That's going to seem very promising. Which really there is no such thing as an illegal immigrant. Here in America for the Northern Kingdom, because this was already their land. Mexico, Texas, California. You had the Alamo that was stolen from Mexico, so really they're just coming back to their land. But you notice they don't say anything about the Chinese, middle-aged Chinese men that came here. The African men. The Ukrainian and Russian men that came here, as illegal immigrants coming through the border. They don't say nothing about them. But this right here is just a reason for them to come for Jake. Let me grab this real quick. It says, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 55, verse 6. Seek ye the Lord, Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. You got to repent and come back to the Lord, because the times we're coming into, you Jakes are going to be targeted, man. All right, they're gonna be kicking your door in and gathering you up. You got this guy Holman, the border czar. When Trump gets in office, he said he's going to separate families. He's saying, Trump's saying that he's going to get rid of birthright Americans as well. So you might be here, born here, but your parents might not be from here, and they'll deport the whole family now. So we're coming into this time where you're going to have Jakes getting illegally persecuted and apprehended that may even be American citizens, man. They got all these tanks coming in here. It's going to be a police state, and in a lot of cases when they do these, these detaining people, it's going to get deadly. It's going to get lethal. So we see where all this is going until the time called Jacob's trouble. It says, verse 7, let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts. Let him return unto the Lord, Yahawah, and he will have mercy upon him, and to our power, for he will abundantly pardon. And we all need mercy, man. All right, you don't want to get caught up in this time that we're coming into, because the time we're coming into is going to be very, very ugly for you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Indians. The scripture told us about a time called Jacob's trouble. It says, Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not. So you don't wait till the evil days come to try seeking the Lord, man. Seek the Lord now. And I believe this is going to cause a lot of Northern Kingdom, to take this truth seriously as well. We be persecuted, but it ain't just Northern Kingdom. You got Levi here that came over here on boats. I did a video on that a year ago or so. You had Levi coming in here on boats, man. Maybe not even a year. I think it was a few months ago. But they was coming here on boats. You got Jamaicans, so-called, the tribe of Benjamin coming here. It says, nor the years draw nigh when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. You don't want the Lord that, say he has no pleasure in you in the times we're coming into, because that means you're going to be the ones, getting left out there, getting wrongfully attacked. Okay, let's go right here. This is Luke chapter 21, verse. Let's go right here. Beautiful. It says, I think I'll just grab all this real quick. It says, Luke chapter 21, verse 8, and it says, and he said, take heed that ye be not deceived. Oh, no, verse 7. And they asked him, saying, Master, but when shall these things be? And what signs will there be when these things shall come to pass? So you want to know about the signs? These are the signs that we're seeing. It says, and he said, take heed that ye be not deceived, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am anointed, and the time draweth near, go ye not after them. Which they're trying to make Trump a damn Messiah now. It says, but when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must come to pass, but the end is not by and by. Then said he unto them, nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. Okay? The Lord's about to turn this place upside down. It says, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines, and pestilences, and fearful sights, and great signs shall there be from heaven. So we are seeing these things, these signs already in the earth. Great earthquakes, famines, pestilences. They're talking about disease X. Okay, it says, and great signs shall there be from heaven. It says, but before all these, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues and into prisons, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake. And one thing about it too, man, is that a lot of these sanctuary cities, a lot of the places where these migrants, illegal migrants, were displaced or put, it was in Jake neighborhoods, okay? Chicago, New York, where a lot of Jakes are, and you could bet your ass that they're gonna be persecuting you too. Jake gonna get caught in the crossfires, man. All right, which is going to lead to Jacob's trouble. It says, and it shall turn to you for a testimony. Settle it therefore in your hearts to meditate before what you settle it therefore in your hearts not to meditate before what you shall answer. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom that your adversary shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. It says, here's the point. And ye shall be betrayed both by parents and brethren and kinsfolks and friends, and some of you shall they cause to be put to death. You see? So, hey, your own family member is going to cause you to get put to death, man. Because they may tell on you, oh, yeah, this person is an illegal immigrant. And they'll come trying to apprehend you and you run or something, they'll shoot you down. Okay? It says, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. And I've met brothers in this truth, that are technically here illegally. Okay? In the NLT it says, even those closest to you, your parents, brothers, relatives, and friends will betray you. They will even kill some of you or cause you to be killed. Okay? Or they might even kill you. Okay? And everyone will hate you because you are my followers. Now this is ultimately talking about the followers of YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. And that's why I said to a lot of these northern kingdom are going to start coming to YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. They're going to start taking this truth seriously. Okay? Scripture says, in affliction they shall seek me early. Let me grab that real quick. All right? Because then everybody going to want to turn to the Lord when you've been afflicted. See, when it's all good and everything is peaches and cream, ain't nobody thinking about the Lord. But when you catching hell, when your family's in trouble, that's when people want to start considering YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. And for a lot of people, it's going to be too late. This is Hosea chapter 5, verse 15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face. In their affliction, they will seek me early. Okay? When you're getting afflicted, you're gonna start thinking about YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI a lot more. Okay? This devil, when he does this thing, he's not going to spare, man. He's not going to have any mercy. It says, 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 68. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols. You had this whole thing a few years ago. I believe Trump was in office then, where you had migrants being captured at the border. And they was putting them in these detention camps where they had children in cages, man. Okay? And then all of a sudden those children went missing, never to be heard of again, And it was said how those children were pretty much, trafficked. Okay? A lot of those, children never saw their parents again. So this place is wicked, man. And that all just got, swept under the rug. It was okay because they wasn't so-called American citizens. You see? Nobody cared. It says, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden under foot. Yeah, you consent unto them. You do what they tell you to do. You're gonna get put to death anyways. You see, you're gonna have people that that turn themselves in, and they and you might not go back, and they might not see you back to your country. They have you somewhere in a detention center. Okay, it's being said that if you get deported from here, you got, my woman was telling me this about how you have, she knows a lot of people that's here illegally, family members and friends, and she was telling me how a lot of them are trying to leave now. They're trying to leave and go back to their country and come back and try to do it the right way, all right? Because they say if you get deported, then there is no chance of you getting citizenship here, okay? which they might just shut this place down altogether. But in this, time of them gathering people up, it's going to cause a lot of tension and turmoil, which is going to lead to all-out hell breaking loose. And Trump said his first day in office, he's going to start, they're going to start rounding people up using the military. They got, tanks and all type of stuff they're going to be using to come for you Israelites. It says, in the midst of this, too, they're going to start, gathering up dissidents, people who speak against the system, the elect. It says, jumping down, it says, and they that owe, verse 70, for there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord, and they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. You see, it will be like madmen. Okay, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire. Okay, it says, hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. You see? So the days of trouble are at hand, man. Okay, what are you going to do? Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for the Most High is your guide. Okay? So, hey, man, trust in YAHAWASHI. Let me grab this, too. Because people ain't going to care about their neighbors anymore. It says, Matthew chapter 24, verse 12, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. It's going to be, it's going to be cold out here, man. Okay? It's going to be a time of great, affliction. People ain't going to care about one another. Okay? But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. All right, so the end is coming, man. And this is only going to, bring it that much closer. This is only going to speed things up that much more. All right? Like the guy said, you're going to have Puerto Ricans getting tackled, and they're American citizens. It says, Jeremiah, and these Edomites, they don't think that deep. They don't care. They're going to paint with a broad brush. If you look like an immigrant or a legal immigrant, they're going to snatch you up. Jeremiah chapter 30, which is going to cause a lot of these immigrants to start, illegal immigrants to start taking desperate measures, breaking their houses and holding people hostage and shit. Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 4, and these are the words that the Lord Yahweh spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah, which is, the northern kingdom, you so-called Hispanics, Native Indians, okay, and Judah, you so-called Negroes, American Negroes, Haitians, Jamaicans, okay, West Indies. It says, for thus saith the Yahweh, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. We come into a time of trembling and fear. Ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. So they're going to, be unfairly persecuting you Israelites, man. Okay? Hey, even if you is an American citizen, it's going to be a scary time, man. Okay? They're going to be indiscriminately coming for you jakes, man. And the fact that they putting bounties, $1,000 bounties up, you're going to have, your average American, coming for your neck, trying to jack you up, They're going to be doing citizens arrests in the middle of the grocery store. You're going to be seeing that, man. A pack of Edomites jumping on a Jake. He's an illegal migrant. He's an illegal migrant. And hey, they might take this thing to the Supreme Court, where they might pass this thing over the whole country. Then what are you going to do? Hey, fear Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh, seek Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh, he may be found. Shalom, Kwame Shirallah, Ababa.